when you look at the steps for working out the perimeter of a sector, it looks fairly complicated, but in fact it's actually quite easy. Let's have a look at them one by one. The first thing to remember is that we need to work out the circumference for a complete circle first of all. And we use the formula here, C is equal to 2 pi r, or if we don't have the radius and we've got the diameter, we can use pi d. These are identical formulas. I prefer to take the diameter and halve it and use 2 pi r. Then it says, since the angle of the sector is a fraction of a full circle, we use the following formula to find the curved edge of the sector, this part down here. So we take the angle of the sector over the full circle 360 and we just times it by the circumference of the circle. So this fraction will be a fraction of the full circumference, which is what we want. And then of course we add in the two radiuses at the end, or the radii, in order to get the full perimeter, the distance right around. Let's have a look and see how this works in this example. We want to know what the perimeter of this sector is if it has a radius of 14 centimeters and an angle of 72 degrees. Well, the circumference of the full circle is given by the formula 2 times pi times the radius, and this will be equal to 2 times pi, we'll use our calculator pi, times the radius. In this case it was given as 14 centimeters. Now I'm not going to work this out just now because I'm going to use this is the full circle circumference. Now in the next step we see we want the angle of the sector over 360. We want a fraction of the full circumference, so we want this part of it. So the arc length is what we want. The arc length is equal to, now the fraction is 72 degrees over the full circle 360 degrees times by our circumference, 2 times pi times 14. Now in the end we work this part out and that will give us an approximate number. Now we won't worry about doing that just yet, because what we're going to do is we'll do it in one step with the calculator. We now need to go to the full perimeter. The full perimeter is equal to this part that we're working out, 72 over 360, times by 2 times by pi times by 14. Now we put those in brackets, and when we work them out we make sure we work out that bracket first, plus the two radiuses, remember. So we've got 14 plus 14. Now when we work all of that out, we get the final solution of approximately 46 centimeters around, and we're doing this to the nearest centimeter.